So I'm here at the Mountain Man Rendezvous in St. George, Utah, staying in an authentic teepee. Pretty awesome. Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Rachel Stewart with Spend Smart Live Happy. I'm a health coach, and this is my main channel, Spend Smart Live Happy. And today I just got to go around, visit all of the traders' campsites and see that the natural homemade goods that they were selling, I mean, just beautiful, beautiful artistry. Anything from knives to bow and arrows to furs and clothing, all of these things made in a traditional fashion, true to the 1820s to 1840s time period. So obviously at that time, people didn't have all of the modern conveniences that we have today. And so at these types of rendezvous, if you haven't been to one before, they do keep pretty strict rules to preserve the energy and vibe of the event. And so certain things are prohibited and certain things are allowed, especially for like those of us who are staying in this part of the campsite. You have to be in period clothing. So I was dressed in my Pioneer clothing today and just really got to go around and meet a lot of interesting people, see a lot of beautiful, beautiful items just like my ancestors used so many years ago. And it really just made me think today about living more simply and what money means to me and what wealth really means to me. I think a lot of us today, we have a lot of belief systems around money. Even sometimes we don't even realize we have these belief systems. Belief systems and ideas that greatly shape how we make money, how we earn it, as well as how we keep it. Are we able to keep it? How much debt we have, fears of it, obsessions with it. And a lot of our actions and behaviors are based upon these belief systems, which were shaped in our early years. And so what's interesting is how I've watched, personally along my journey, how I've watched that relationship to money change and having it just across the board change what I value, how I consume, what I consume, how I earn a living. And I had to really, along my journey, dig deep about my relationship to money. You hear all these phrases, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. Money's the root of all evil. It's these kinds of statements. There's so much negative connotation towards money. We have to have money to buy things and to provide for ourselves in this day and age. But do we really need as much as we think we do? And I know for me, when I walked away from my corporate job, making a very lucrative salary and having, the most prestigious position I'd ever held, I really didn't blink twice, because I had gotten to a point where I just realized what money had done to me, between the massive amount of debt I had accumulated to a house filled and cluttered with stuff that not only did I not value, want, or need, but actually was detracting from my life by consuming a great deal of my time and energy and creating frustration and other issues in my home, to, the fact that I felt like I was dying inside, going to work every day and having to abide by certain dictated, parameters in my life. And there's nothing wrong with having a job. I'm just saying, for me, I realized because of the nature of the work that I was doing, I was working 60, 70 hours a week sometimes. I didn't see my family. When I did see my family, I was scraping at the bottom of the barrel to give them whatever scraps of energy and attention I could give. And I just woke up and I was like, what am I doing? Why do I need all this money? And I had so many years of dreaming of this 6-figure salary and, that American dream, the house, the car, the boat, the cabin, the whatever, you name it. the fancy wardrobe. And I just said, to heck with it. Like, why do I want this? And why am I working so many hours to have this stuff that I won't even have time to enjoy? So, getting back to being here at this rendezvous is that it just really made me think about life and money and wealth and what is true wealth. Sure, I'm not making as much money as I used to, but I'm so much happier. So what is wealth, right? I was making more money before, but was I more wealthy? No. I have come to really feel that, wealth is time. Being able to have control over my time, to have more time for my family, for the things that I enjoy. Wealth is freedom. To not have, if I want to have purple hair, if I want to wear what I want to wear, if I want to do what I want to do, and to have that freedom and not have the way that I do business and what I'm wearing and what I'm saying and what I'm doing, every ounce and inch of my day dictated by someone else. So freedom, right? Wealth is happiness. So is a big paycheck really adding wealth to my life if I'm so unhappy? Wealth is having good relationships. Because I have so much more time to be with my daughter and my husband and my family and friends, that to me is worth its weight in gold. Wealth is feeling connected and feeling alive, being in touch with my spirit and with my maker. Mostly just wanted to share with you what I've learned on this journey and my perspectives in regards to what is true wealth in my life. And I would like to extend the challenge to you to really evaluate your own life and what it is that you value in relationship to money, and encourage you to live more simply. Do you really need that big fancy car that's going to come with that $600 a month car payment? Or could you get something a little bit less expensive? Do you really need to work that job that you hate, that you're so miserable in, that you wish every day you didn't have to go to? Why are you staying in it? Is it because of the money? If you say yes, then how could you live on less? How could you spend less? What could you sell? What obligations could you cut out of your budget? How could you do things differently so that you didn't have to have that salary? And really actually be honest with yourself if you actually need that salary, right? Whatever it is that you want in life, it's always possible. That's what so many people, they think things are impossible, and they're not. It's about thinking outside the box, getting creative, having faith, and believing in yourself and the magic of the universe. And so, I've really, over the last couple of years, worked a lot on my manifestation abilities through meditation and prayer. Not just saying, oh, that sounds like a great idea, or I wish my life could be like that. Saying, you know what? I am going to do that. I am going to be that. I am going to change that. And then not just hoping it will happen or even making steps towards making it happen, but knowing, like in my core, with every fiber of my being, knowing that it will be. And all I have to do is take one step after another, after another, after another. That's how it is every single time. And no matter how fast you move, even if it's itty bitty steps, the day will come that you will get where you wanted to go. So that only comes through sacrifice, through hard work, through believing and having faith that what you want and desire, if it is good, that it will be. and then making it happen. Hey, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And I talk on this channel a lot about minimalism and gardening, just natural living, and just trying to do my best to share inspirational messages or things that could help you guys. So it's getting pretty dark here. I mean, I'm just trying to do this video by firelight, but so please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know that you enjoyed seeing me here at the Mountain Man Rendezvous, and that you would maybe enjoy other content like this of me going on adventures and sharing with you my thoughts and experiences there. And please don't forget to leave me a comment. So thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you next time.